Good evening. Good evening. There's no viewers. There's no viewers yet. Anyway.
Chaos. Is Chaos in here? Yeah, he is.
Oh.
I just joined.
That's fine.
Can you interview me?
Yep. I'm just waiting for a few viewers before, if there's any viewers on a Tuesday night.
Why is Francis racing? Francis is in F2.
Just test his internet.
Yeah.
Be careful what you say, Jack. You're live.
Yeah. Okay. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the PSGL evaluation race for the second season F1 2018. You know, lots of new, fresh talent. The next Big C, the next Zirin, perhaps the next Ashbest. Who knows? Who knows? But and you know, what's some established drivers with us. But first of all, Jack Tyler will be alongside me in commentary. Jack, how are you feeling about tonight?
Good evening, everyone, and I am feeling confident. I'm feeling there'll be a clean race.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. But, you know, we've got a few established names, drivers who have been around the block. We'll start with Aaron, you know, he just came off a great podium in Aberdeen F2, 4th in the championship. But, you know, you want some more laps. You just love racing, it seems, one day after. And, you know, it's a bit of post-season testing. So, what are you looking to achieve and how do you reflect on the year gone?
Well, what I'm looking to achieve, I'm looking to break the hearts of some of these drivers trying to come through, you know, show them what they're up against, you know, show them what they've got to go up against to survive in a division like this. And, you know, thoughts over the last year, I think it's been successful, won the F4 Championship, so happy days. I believe our lobby's now full, isn't it, as well?
Yep.
So
I'm just looking at the list, but yeah, it looks nice and full, so we can begin the session. And obviously, from the similar to, you know, how do you reflect on the, you know, is there a great F3 title triumph followed by a, you know, a rocky F2 campaign?
I could think of a few different words in the rocky. Yeah, I need a bit of practice I can get on this game. So, but yeah, looking forward to tonight. So I enjoyed the evaluation races last time, so should be fun. I'm just going to start at the back and try and race a few people.
Lovely stuff. And obviously, Jack, back to you. You know, you took an amazing victory here at Formula Performance AMK. You know, the pressure AMK was under on that final lap, and he spun out and crashed, which allowed you to take the victory. You know, good memories for you, Jack, here at the Hockenheim Ring.
Yeah, especially after 2016, which wasn't the best around there. But, you know, it's a good track. Turn 1, they've got to be very careful. You can cull it a little bit, as long as you're not too far over the curb. But we'll see what these guys are going to be like.
Yeah,
and Mr. Sim returning.
That is very true. And Jack, I want to talk about the Sachs curve. You know, what sort of, you know, the Sachs curve, how do you attack the Sachs curve on a qualifying lap?
Brake as late as you can, and go on a power as early as you can. So,
yeah.
it's going to be depending on the drivers.
Lovely stuff. And then we've got lots of viewers already in the club. Like I said, onto the podium. Abby Oden, Little Blocks, Z3EXER as well. So, you know, we're in a full grid. You know, I don't think we've had a full grid in most of the actual leagues. So, yeah. And interestingly, Cliffy has got in, despite not being invited. But I don't mind. A good, clean racer. So, I'm just going to share a few links out while the guys take to the circuit, Jack.
Yeah. Just talking about Cliffy, also, yeah, he returned to PSGL FP from the finale in the Williams around Abu Dhabi. Had a brilliant race, had a battle with myself, and but unfortunately got stuck in the pits, and that was the end of his race. But we weren't too butthurt about it, obviously. But who knows what he can bring up?
Exactly.
And obviously we've got Mr. Stim returning, so I interrupt. We've got Mr. Stim returning and a lot of new drivers.
Yeah, carry on speaking. I'm just sharing a few links.
Yeah. Mr. Sim used to be in this league, and he's in ILR4 with his Williams teammate today, Jay Clarkey LSC, and they're both part of Ozone, so obviously you know my relation with Ozone. Can you hard not to give him a little cheer on? But most people go for the Ultra Softs.
Yeah, interesting.
Seemingly.
Yeah, interesting. Well, Ultra Soft, Softs and Mediums, and I don't think you can do a one-stop so actually from the Ultra Softs, can you?
No. Well, yes, you can, but the mediums will be very worn.
Indeed. So yeah, a few more people in the chat. Like I said, Game Freak, Lewis Melam, who was outstanding I have to say, at the end of the F6 season. And you know, Aaron, you know, the Hockenheim Ring, it's a track that you've been very impressive on winning back in season 6. You know, what are you know, do you love the Hockenheim Ring, and you know, what do you want to achieve in this qualifying? You've opted for the medium tyres, so can you talk a bit about that?
Yeah, I'm just looking to just warm the circuit up for the other drivers. You know, I've come out today, you know, after a busy day at work, and I'm just ready to put a shift in for PSGL for the upcoming talent.
I don't know if who you're on board with, Pixie, but I'm on board with KLC.
Yeah, I'll have a little look.
It's come through now down to the parabolic curve.
Yeah, so yeah, Kelsey in the Haas, I believe he was in PSGL very briefly, but he got banned. But I think he's back, bigger and better than ever. I believe the yellow flags were down to Lickle Blocks, the established Lickle Blocks from the F1 League spinning out. But yeah, let's focus on some of the newer drivers, Kelsey, Jack, as he just tackled the hairpin just then.
Yeah, good exit from the hairpin. Now a little like king into the Mercedes-Benz corner. I'll take it very good there. Took it very good there. Now we're coming through the Mobile 1 curve, I think, where some drivers can take it like basically flat, but not really. Now into the infamous the smashing Vettel way bottled it here at the Sachs curb, and oh, there you go. Don't want to clip that curb. You don't want to clip that curb, because that is a lethal curb. But where is someone else?
Yeah, I think
I'm on board with LFC.
Yeah, as Mark goes fastest on a 14.6, obviously a bit of a banker there, just a slow banker. But yeah, it's Funky on a 12.7 on the soft compound tyres. Now what's happening here? Oh, there's a car off. It's Aaron. Aaron in the final set's off on the medium tyres. The hard car. Useless is Jack's on, and I agree. And there's 12.6 from Francis, the man who was fighting for the F2 title, but is here again.
I've run right at the final corner, so bit of a useless lap there.
Yeah, okay, I'm on board with flying. Yeah, flying to me on the soft tyres in the Sauber Ferrari. Can he challenge for pole? And it's P2. So yeah, not a bad lap there from flying to me, to be fair, to kick things off.
Some quick times, to be fair, actually.
Who else is on laps?
Some very quick times and stuff.
Towards the end, I think Vitti.
Onto the podium.
Onto the podium. Let's have a loop. No,
he's not on that.
Forget him. I think we spoke some more of the newer drivers, because I've seen some of these names a bit too long for my liking. So yeah, I think the Red Bull of Vittino 1108, the Brazilian in the Red Bull attack boy. Can he put it on pole position on the offside tyres? No, he can't. He cannot. It's P4, Jack.
Yeah, looks a good final corner actually, so that might be his strength in the race.
Oh, and there's a bit of a moment there for AOR FC in the final sector there. Sorry about the camera work, it's a bit all over the place, I'm not used to it, but yeah, the Renault losing it there. Aaron's always doing the FP camera work, so it's like I'm not even streaming, I'm just flicking. So yeah, France is currently on pole position on a 12.6 with Timmy P2.
Yeah, obviously you'd like to miss this super guy here now, who's actually very quick actually. Jay Carty and all these guys haven't come out yet. Neither has the experience flying through them come out yet.
No.
Obviously, but we will see him coming out soon.
ARV.
Or Cliffy. On the mediums, 12.6.
That's a good lap from Cliffy, one of the best drivers in PSGL, I'd have to say. Though right up there when he's very committed and, you know, at one with his vehicle and, you know, a strong time. A good benchmark. It's good to have Francis, Cliffy and a few others benchmarks, established drivers in PSGL. But in terms of the new drivers, it's Flying Timmy, a 10th off pole on the soft tyres with Funky in P2, Vit in P5.
Neon Rapid is coming to the line.
Who?
Neon Rapid, the Mercedes guy.
Yeah. 13-0 from Neon Rapid. But yeah, a lot of drivers, Mr. Stephen Fletcher, super guy, yet to set lap times. So who else is on a lap at the minute? KLC 6 cents up when decides to pit. Oh, big moment there for NFC. Thankfully, damages off. But NFC Leroy Farmer spinning out at turn 1 there. But, you know, he's alright. No damage. Luckily for him.
It's lethal. It's a lethal corner.
Anyone else like onto the podium? Let's have a see what onto the podium. Rumoured to be moving down next season, but who knows? You do think 8th in F1, it's P8 on the medium. Indeed.
Yeah. Didn't make a very good season edit, obviously, that you actually posted. Well, 12.5, Jesus. But you actually posted on Insta commentators chat. I watched it from there, and I think it was a very good edit. Well done to that man.
Yeah, one of the best PSGL related videos I've seen thus far. And Aaron, I've just heard of some interesting news about you in Little Blocks. Is there any update there?
Yeah, I had something on the thumbstick, unfortunately. I hope he's not filing a dispute on that one, because it got a little bit cagey at times, but thankfully we both escaped unscathed.
Lovely stuff. I think Leroy Farmer's going for another
Jay
lap.
Carthy comes out. Yeah, but Jay Carthy has just come out on the Ultra Softs. Man in ILR4. He is very quick, actually. His teammates with Mr. Sim in the Haas in ILR4 takes turn one very cleanly there, Big Sphere.
Lovely stuff from who we got? Jay Carty LFC1 in the Williams. Yeah, so a great first few corners from Jay there in the Williams, using the DRS through the parabolic corner as he looks to put his name up in headlights. There's all sorts going on. I think there's a few lap times improvements there.
Fine frame. He's on an out lap.
And there's more
guy now
yellow
come out. Where Sim has seen it to come out.
No, well, if they're in the pits, forget them. But Cliffy has been disqualified. But on board with Jay Carty, LFC1 in the Williams, Jack, as he's tackling. You know this man very well.
Yeah, I do. Race with him, he's part of Ozone. Obviously, I am as well. But you know, Jamie is a good driver. Very clean. He's quite consistent at some points as well. I think he's won an ILR4 race. I wouldn't know. Don't keep on that championship anymore. But he does run really wide out actually. Pits. So just looking to probably see what his pace was like on Ultra Softs. But that's a very dodgy pit exit. But, you know, he's good friends with Mr. Sim, also known as Arthur. But, you know, Jay Carty, watch out for him this season, if he makes it.
Lovely stuff. So I think we'll stick on board with Francis currently on the medium side, see if he can improve his fortunes. The man currently was an F2 last season, but, you know, he's looking to come into F1. But on the medium side, Francis improves and takes pole, Jack. A 12.2 on the mediums. What a time.
Yeah. But flying frames comes through the final corner now. He comes in at 11.3 invalidated.
So now validated there from Frome, and you know, Frome, you do tend to have a lot of corner cutting issues, don't you?
Well, I got blocked by one of the new drivers. I won't mention any names.
No, you didn't.
No mention.
Leroy Farmer it was, but I saw it as well. He didn't really block you, did he?
Well, cost me a 10-4-2.
Right, well,
yeah, you 11.3,
but who else is on a lap? Forget him. I think Mark NUFC. No, he's not on a lap. He's not using DRS. AOR FC. These names are confusing me, but he's P9 on the Ultra Softs there. So anyone else on a lap, Jack?
The Fletcher has just come out.
Okay.
Nickel Blocks maybe.
No, forget him. I'm on board with the Red Bull. Vitinho, I think we'll just call him just to make it easier. Out through the final corner. Can he take pole? No, it's only P3 for the Red Bull.
You say only. It's not a bad lap on the Ultra Softs.
No,
Jack. This guy's looking very quick.
And Jack, what sort of times would you be aiming for on a set of Ultra Soft tyres?
Probably around, well, obviously because I was in F5, so probably still will be. Probably around a 12.3, 12.2 on the Ultra Softs. Maybe around that time. But if not, maybe a couple of tenths slower.
Lovely stuff. So already over halfway through the session, it's Francis on pole on the medium side, 2 cents clear of Timmy on the soft spot. Yeah, in terms of the newcomers, I think Timmy very impressive. Also, Super Guy NL only 4 cents off Francis on the medium. So I think, you know, Timmy and Super Guy especially very impressive lap times.
Yeah, without doubt. But Super Guy did have a PSGL sting a couple of seasons ago, but he seems, you know. He seems very quick. Obviously, on the time trial leaderboards, he's top basically in every track for friends. Good luck from Neon Rapid there, but we'll get onto him in a minute.
Yeah.
So he's tend to be top on my friends list, ahead of like the likes of Liquor Blocks, Abidan, Flying Throne, Kelsey, all those guys. So good luck from
Yep, agreed, Jack. And DI Fletcher goes second on the soft tyres, 3 tenths off. So yeah, a decent lap there from DI Fletcher.
Yeah. And Mr. Stim is out. Mr. Stim.
Yeah, but is anyone on a lap? Oh yeah, Mr. Stim, very experienced, the young Russian. So yeah,
Latvian.
Latvian as well. So yeah, Mr. Stim out. And Liquid Block's out on a set of Ultra Softs. It'd be interesting if he does decide to set this lap. One of the fastest drivers on PSGL, but still without a win in F1. So any of the newer guys on laps, it doesn't look like it to me, Jack.
No. Maybe Leroy Farmer. I think Leroy Farmer, you know, he's just saying a bank of time, as you do. But he's on a lap. But excuse me, he's on a lap. I don't know if anyone else is. Any newcomers.
No,
We use KLC for slipstream.
Yeah, no worries. I had a little look, but it didn't seem too many drivers are on laps, so perhaps there's that bit of a lull. At the minute, it's more yellow flags out there, so yeah, drivers struggling. Well, we'll go see what Liquid Blocks does, but no, he decides to pit. So Liquid Blocks look to be on for pole position there, but he's decided to box the car, as the R-Fletcher does the same as well.
It's going to be an interesting race. I tell you now, Germany's a very tight and twisty track, so your main taking opportunity is into that hairpin.
Yeah, so on board with S1P4NG. I'm sure there's a better way to say that name, but we'll see what he can do through the Sud curve, as Liquid Box is also disqualified. Liquid Box obviously is one of the more established drivers, so probably will start from the back. So what?
Ewan, what's Ewan doing? What are you doing?
A bit of a moment there for the 4-time PSGL champion, but yeah, Aaron, he's won 4 titles, Jack, in PSGL. So yeah, Aaron using 3 in F1 and 1 in F4. But yeah, Aaron not using all of his experience there, guys. Looking a bit amateur as we move on to some of the other drivers. Back to KLC on a lap on the medium tyres. Mr. Stim, yeah, let's talk about Mr. Stim, Jack. You know him very well.
Yeah, I do. Obviously, met him through his own personal league, and we just kind of, without sounding too cheesy, we kind of, you know, bonded and became friends, good friends. And you know, he is a very good driver. He's probably F4 pace-ish. Probably around about F4 pace. But who knows, he's rallying up for a lap by looks from Pixie, so let's forget about him for the moment.
Forget about Mr. Sim, yeah, I agree, as Neil Rappin on an out lap, but yeah, you know, 4 minutes left. They want to put their name up in lights. So yeah, KO. So he had a brave set in PSGL. It didn't last long, but he's back, and you know I think he's a new improved, a bit of more maturity, which is what you want to see, don't you, Jack? A better behaviour.
Yes, because obviously I've gained it. Not trying to sound too nacky, but I've gained maturity. You know, as you do, go through the ranks. Like Lewis Hamilton, for example. All these class drivers are 12-2 on mediums. I told you he's a very quick driver. But all these drivers are like Sebastian Vettel, Nico Rosberg, Lewis Hamilton, Jenson Button. They came through the ranks of the karting, and look, and they are they are F1 champions, Bixie.
They are indeed. So yeah, cars returning to the pit lane to get a fresh set of tyres on as Vitinho challenges turn 1, but no, he's spun out. Another one to spin out on the high balance, catching out all of the drivers with 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, turn 1's might look like to be the corner that will catch everyone out, like it did in real life. Not in real life, in PSGL, in season 21.
I agree there. Jack has missed this. Then tackles the Sud curve. The final corner using the DRS, using his electrical battery, all the juices, and he goes P10. Jack 1.2 off the pace on the softs.
Yeah, he can do better than that.
He can.
That's all I'm going to say. He can do better than that.
He can.
That's what I'm going to say.
But who else is that? Vitinho, P6 on a set of Ultrasofts, will be looking to challenge for a pole position, surely. He wants to put his name on the Brazilian, following in the footsteps of Felipe Massa, Rubens Barrichello, Emerson Fittipaldi, Ayrton Senna, the lot, Jack.
Just saying, he's spun. He spun at turn 1, didn't he? So he's not on a competitive lap at the moment.
He is correct. So I'm a bit excited about it. It's good to see a Brazilian in PSGL. You know, we've not had one in many years, I have to say.
Yeah. I'll say, talk about Brazilians, let's talk about Dutchmen. The Dutch. Let's talk about the Dutch. Remco Vengeance, I think he's Dutch. I believe so.
What's Remco got to do with the stream? That's what I want to know.
He's retiring. He's retiring, isn't he?
Yeah, Aaron and Remco, one of your good friends and main rivals. You know, you got any words to say about the great Dutchman?
Yeah, I will always look back on my time at PSGL and, you know, just remember the days that I battled him for titles, and then, you know, he's just a great competitor to race against. We had loads of respect for each other, and you know, I've got nothing but good words for Remco. Wishing you all the best in the future.
Thrown back top and still managed to get P12.
That's what you want. You want free tyre choice for the race, but it's going to be an exciting end to the qualifying session as Mark NUFC 21, one of the the likes of F2 drivers. I think he'll be looking to be an F2 or even F1. That's the sort of pace this man has, from what I've been told going into this race on the soft tyres. The McLaren driver, Jack.
Yeah. I don't know anything about him, but obviously a 14.6 on softs isn't the greatest time, especially when you get beaten onto the podium. But you know, we will see what his pace is like on his probably second set of softs.
Yeah, that is very true.
Absolutely miles wide there.
Yeah, Jack, can you have a look at his lag?
Yeah, it looks fine as I've seen at the moment. But obviously, I will keep an eye on it during the race for you.
Yeah, so on board with Mark as he tackles, and he's a little bit overset and runs wide. So I think, yeah, oversteer that. I think it could be all over for Mark, but he's still pushing though.
But the game does clock it. Oh wow!
I think he forgot damages off, but he's invalidated that. Frustration for Mark as Jay comes to the line in the Williams. I think he might be a starter lap there, so we'll keep it on board with him as time goes on. Francis tackles the lap on a set of softs. His lag, there's no lag.
12.3. 12.3. So very good lap from you, Mr. Frome.
Yeah, well, let's look on them.
I ran out of hers.
He ran out of hers, he says, when he's got the current fitted tyres as Froome backs out. Flying Timmy is tackling the circuit as well. And you see can you tell me who's on laps, who's at the end of laps?
Frankie, I think, is on the end of the lap. They haven't mentioned him at all this evening.
I can't find him. There we go. Jack, what corner is this? Can you tell me what corner is this?
The Sachs curb.
Yeah,
famously bottomed it.
Yeah, that is fine as he tackles the last couple of corners. And Aaron, your favourite corner, I believe, the Sood curve. And as he runs wide through the final corner in the Mercedes-Benz, the home Grand Prix for Funky.
1:11.3.
Yeah, great lap. As Neon goes second. So I believe Funky and Neon are actually friends. So a nice little front row duel. There's Aaron, the experienced veteran, goes second. Francis goes second on a set of softs with 11.4, Jack. No, 11.3. And it's flying Timmy. As we're missing out on the action.
Excuse me, we come on board with Jamie McCarthy. 12.9.
KLC's next up in the Haas. What can he do in the Haas? Right, Gunter Steiner looks on. KLC tries to put his name on lights, and that is a great lap there from KLC. Only a 10th off VSR Francis on the same tyre. Amazing lap there from KLC, I think.
Yeah, without a doubt. But you know, if some of these guys join FP, they're gonna be shocked to see the pace of some of the guys in FP, like AMS and all that.
Yeah,
so,
I agree with you there.
They may look quick on equal cars, but on realistic cars, what are their paces like?
Yeah, Tuesday night is a special night for some of the likes of Juliana Manu, because thrive on a Tuesday night. So here we are, Jack, the qualifying results. So you can take us through, please.
Yeah, Flying Timmy, the Belgian, comes home in pole position, with Funky in second of 1/10 off, with VSR Francis in third, KLC in fourth, Neon Rapid in Mercedes in fifth, LFC Leroy Farmer in sixth, the Fletcher in seventh. So let's ignore Iran and Foam because they're part of the league. Vitin, that one in 10th, Supercar in 11th, Jamie McCarthy in 13th, Sim in 14th, Sepang in 15th, ARV LFC in 16th, Mark New NUFC in 17th, which is the last of the times, and Abidan, Cliffy, and Nichols are off the grid.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Off the grid.
So yeah, thank you, Jack, there for rounding up the qualifying result. But Aaron, I believe there's no formation lap. As we have some pre-race tunes as the drivers prepare for the post-race season test for some and the evaluation race for others here in PSGL. 34 laps of this legendary Hockenheimring circuit. You know, softs to medium is the strategy. And Aaron, what are your feelings right now? How do you feel?
Oh, I feel brilliant, mate. I've never felt better than this before in my life. You know, I've got a big race ahead of me, hoping to get some nice juicy points and hoping to see what some of this young and upcoming talent have in stock for us.
Yeah, thanks for that. And if Rome, any more comments, you know, what are you feeling right now?
Just looking forward to another great battle with Aaron. We seem to have them every time we race around Germany together, so yeah, let's see how these new guys are.
Yeah, lovely stuff. So yeah, I believe no formation up as the five lights appear at the Hockenheimring. New talent, old talent, and it's far right, and away we go. So yeah, great start there from Flying Timmy as it's all going on, a bit of
Oh,
dueling.
Carty stalled. Jamie Carty stalled on the grid. He's been down 17th already. Oh,
Yeah.
contact! Contact already!
Yeah, so all sorts going on, but Jack, it's Flying Timmy who leads the Grand Prix ahead of Funky. KLC up to third ahead of Francis, who's gone a bit wide. Is he lagging? Or is he just made a mistake? I'm not sure, Jack. Can you tell me what's going on further down?
Yeah, I can tell you what's going on further down. Tim got in now, just passed onto the podium. But they're on the podium's got a problem by looks of things. They're going to go 3 wide. He's got a problem with his straight line just because Mark has now got past him. He's got 3 positions down a straight.
That's not what we're
Like,
back to.
absolutely everyone around in the hairpin is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, so DRI Fletcher side by side with the Force India of BSR Francis, the two dueling, but Francis has already got a time penalty on that one. So 3 warnings in half a lap is embarrassing from Francis, but he's down to P6.
Everyone's just got past.
Yeah, but the thing with Francis, you know, he's not lagging, and we're not judging his performance, but it is Flying Timmy who leads the way. But I'll get the tyres up for the stream so they can see what tyres people are running
Careful
on.
Throne. Mark on throne.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, the McLaren's going to combat through the final sector. Super Guy and out on the medium combat tires, stung by Aaron versus Leroy. LFC Leroy Farmer will get his first taste of the experienced Aaron. But I think Francis versus DI Fletcher is the one to watch. Yes, Francis has to just hit DI Fletcher off into the wall. Disgusting. Sorry, Jack, I'm talking. Oh my goodness, it's all kicking off. Big contact, all sorts going on.
Oh my god.
Oh dear.
Cliffy's round. Nichols round. Everyone's round. Oh god.
Anyway, forget them. Let's just move forward.
Mark
All sorts going on. But yeah, I think BSR Francis was to blame. Sorry for the dodgy camera work at times. I'm a bit rusty, but let's talk about KLC a little bit. A great start, up to third on a set of soft tyres. You know, he's using all of that talent that we know he's got.
Yeah, but you say he's got talent, he got banned. But to be fair, he is quick, and obviously he has a little bit of experience, not much, but a little bit of experience, which is the famous word that Evan says, with about 55 million E's on the end. But you know, he knows some of these guys around the league. He knows Francis. I think he knows Blizzard as well.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
and Olive Flavel.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry to interrupt, Jack, but look at the battle for the lead. It's only 2 tenths separating the top 2. Flying Timmy versus Funky for the lead with Kelsey
Oh,
just
Sims
behind.
round. Sims round. Oh, and that guy's round as well on 20th.
Yeah, that's fine, Jack, but there's a battle for the lead. Forget those fools at the back. It's Funky versus Flying Timmy for the lead of the German Grand Prix. I think Funky's going to get the move done, isn't he, Jack?
Yes, he's got a good run deal. That's open in overtake. It's the Mercedes versus the Sauber. Very unrealistic battle in real life, but a bit of force out wide there. But this is good. This is good defending from Flying Timmy. He's going to take the inside line as Funky. And oh look, Kelsey's going to look into stick a nose in there as Flying Timmy runs wide.
Yeah, great stuff there, but Kelsey needs to watch for the desync. We know desync's there. Kelsey looks to make the move round the outside, but that Sauber's very aggressive there from Flying Timmy. It reminds me of a combination of Flying 20 Boy Junior. But yeah, great stuff there. Kelsey up to second.
It's a 5-way battle. 5-way battle for 6th here, and it is the Aaron F1 leaving the train. But he'd be glad to hear that Leroy Farmer has just got the second time penalty. What's happened here?
Yeah, all sorts going on. Sorry, Jack. I saw a bit of oversteer. I think it was Froome and a little bit of oversteer there. So there's a bit of an Aaron train forming as the McLaren looks to make the move.
He's crashed at Mobile 1 curve, or he just retired. He just retired by the looks of things.
Yeah, forget him.
He's angry.
That's fine. Damage is off. But, you know, to be fair to Francis, it's an established driver and he took him out. As KLC now leads the Grand Prix. We missed that move, Jack, but KLC down the inside. But a bit of a naive, I think, because Funky would have the DRS.
There's a lot of lag in this, I'm not going to lie.
What, in the race or the stream?
There is a lot of lag.
Oh.
Also, some team radio from the Flying Throne and Aaron F1 saying there's a lot of lag. Sort it out now.
Well, Aaron has been given the hosting duties as KLC defends from Funky there. But there's no lag on my screen, so people are enjoying the streaming. People are enjoying the action.
Francis and Timmy. A bit of understeer. Which will now allow so those ultras are going off very quickly.
Yeah, they are indeed, Jack. And I think the Fletcher actually said his setup reset to default, so he'll do the race. And look at the Red Bull, the lapped Red Bull. Vitinho struggling, but at least he's obeying group guys. You've got to respect the man.
Yeah. The Brazilian. What's going on?
I need to watch Aaron.
Oh, he's been blocked. He's been blocked.
Aaron's been mogged.
He's been mugged by Mark at NFC. This is a great race, Big C.
It is, but I mean, I'm seeing so many yellow flags. It's a bit of a disaster, to be honest. But I'm going to keep on board Aaron, Mark, and Superguy NL going into combat.
Look at this for a battle.
As there's more yellow flags.
Phone's got another penalty, by the way. He's got 3 seconds left.
It's fine, but Jack, it's going to be 4 in a bed through the parabolica. It's going to end in tears, surely. All sorts of experience.
They're going to go through a bit of contact between
4
two
wide, mate. It's 4 wide.
3 wide into the hairpin. Alright, Aaron somehow managed to keep 3rd place. The experience from the F2 man. He's laughing in his commentary, in his cockpit.
Awful.
Great move there from Mark. Aaron dispossessed of the position, like losing the football on programs. Mark makes a mockery of the 4-time PSGL champion there.
Yeah.
I don't think that's
Just.
much choice.
All he had to do was send down the inside, and there you go. Yabba dabba do into 4th, for 3rd.
As there's been a bit of a spin for AOR LFC. Yeah, thank you, Jack, again. So yeah, Cliffy, Abington, Frunky, and Mr. Sim all lower down the fields, but we're going to look a bit further forward because Aaron is in the wars, but I think Mark has to escape the clutches of the vulture.
Yeah, but Aaron doesn't give up a position easily, so we will see what happens, won't we? In Sector 2 and Sector 3, something's happened. It's AOR RC again.
Yeah, as Aaron uses his he's using all the juices from that battery pack. Looks to make the move down the inside on Mark NFC.
Moment.
Yeah, it is
from a big C moment in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, it is indeed. All sorts of action going on. Aaron very aggressive there. Mark side by side with the experienced Aaron side by side. Actually, it looks very personal already, Jack.
Oh, super good. Yeah, it looks personal even before the season's begun.
Exactly. Mark is proving. Yeah, Mark is proving his worth, but it's all happening. All sorts of action going on. But Superguy NL is on a set of medium tyres, so he'll be looking to make a move on the experienced Sauber driver.
Yeah, but flying from is right behind them. But Liquor Blocks are going to join for this party soon as well. Maybe Jay Carty. Oh, something happened there. The language, we excuse the language in the stream. 10-second time limit for exceeding track limit. Just get out of the way of people. Ah, well. Anyway.
Yep.
Exceed.
Yep. No, I mean, I'm just enjoying this train from Aaron back. I think there's a few more battles going on further behind. I think Leroy Farmer's catching on the back of the Mercedes of Neo Rapids. So we'll forget Aaron and friend. We've seen them. We've seen them quite a lot.
Flying Timmy on Sim. So
yeah, I'll
go through this then.
Yep, go ahead, Jack. Flying Timmy.
Sauber versus Williams for battle for 12th. Timmy, who's been jumped by Funky by the looks of things. Round the outside he'll go. Stim's not gonna put much. He's gonna put up a fight here, Stim. The man who used to be in PSGL F654 and lost a championship to the man behind him. Watching this battle onto the podium, even though he joined midway through F6 and I took him out. But do not look at that fondly.
Nope. So yeah, a good move. Yeah, a good move there. So yeah, game quicker. There's a lot going on, but I'm afraid there's too much to keep. I don't know. I can't give any thoughts just yet. There's more yellow flags. I'm not sure who's causing them, Jack. And it's this ARF LFC guy struggling for grip on those medium tyres there, Jack, at the parabolica.
Yep. It's absolutely useless.
Thanks for that. So yeah, looking at the battle from KLC, currently doing the standout driver thus far. I think KLC very impressive, 1.2 clear of VSR Francis. But yeah, I think Mark has to break the DRS to Aaron. It is crucial for Mark's race. He breaks the DRS, but the slipstream, it's very easy to keep up.
Yeah, like that. You just want to get a good last sector really, or second sector, and hope that the person behind you doesn't. As Abidon overtakes 2 people up into a hairpin there. Jay Carty and Cliffy, and Frankie will look to get past them. No. Yeah,
I just missed that. Unfortunately, I just missed that. Unfortunately, told him a little bit too late, but yeah, great move there from Abiodun, winning his first ever F1 race back in Brazil a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, Jay Carty battling some of the F1 big names, Cliffy and Abiodun.
He also took his third FP victory last season in Brazil as well. So, you know, Abiodun will be looking and praying to the directors to keep Brazil on that calendar.
Indeed, and obviously the new calendar will be released on Christmas Eve, along with the placements that will be decided over the coming days as Francis moves into DRS range on KLC for the lead of the German Grand Prix. Not got DRS yet, but you know, he's getting really close.
Yeah, you know, flying foams right on the back of Super Guy, so it's flying versus Super. Who's gonna see? Who's gonna come out the flying Super Guy?
Yeah,
makes no sense. But
that's one of the worst things I've heard on the stream in some time. But yeah, Super Guy does maintain a position of flying from not too aggressive there, but I don't think he's quite close enough. Because Super Guy does have DRS on Aaron just ahead. I think Jay Carty and Frunky look a bit closer. No, I think it's Cliffy struggling perhaps. Or is he pulled off? No, he's not pulled off. That was someone else.
No,
that was Vitinho. Vitinho was pulling off.
Vitinho. Okay.
So what else is going on, Jack?
It's just a battle for fourth, really. Aaron needs to pick, because he looks like he's really struggling on those softs. If I was whoever Vassier, if I was that Vassier guy, I'd tell him to pit. You know, he's struggling on those tyres. He can probably take the mediums to the end now. So, but we will see. Yeah,
we will indeed. Despite from another time penalty, but yeah, the closest battle does look to be Yeah, the closest battle looks to be between Aaron Supercar and Flying Throne before 5th and 6th. But yeah, there's a few minute battles going on. Leroy and Neon rather, and Abby, Cliffy and Frunky all within DRS range of each other.
Yeah, but I'm just wondering if that's Throne's not third penalty or that.
It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Irrelevant as Superguy looks to close in on it. Aaron, you did say that he was struggling. He's wrenching that car, isn't he, Aaron? But he's struggling with the tyres.
I'm guessing Aaron is struggling with tyre temps probably as well. You know, they seem to be very, very bad around most tracks on this game. Sorry, but as you know, I will not talk to Aaron as he's in the midway through a battle. When he does pit, I will talk to him.
I'm more than happy to talk if you need to.
Are you struggling on this tyre? No! I saw someone come off. Here are. I thought it was Francis then, but nah, it was just ARV again. But
I'm
Aaron,
struggling.
You are struggling, yeah? Tyre temps or just wear?
Just a bit of wear, but you know, I've had no practice beforehand, haven't done this track for months, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much, and the team radio will be coming back to you.
Thank you there, but I think Francis is now looking to make a move on KLC as we go through the parabolic of Francis was a title contender in F2. KLC obviously will be looking to probably join F2, but as Francis looking to make a round outside, but yeah, KLC has got the better line, and Francis will get the cut. Yeah, go on, what?
You say that, but, you know, Kelsey, obviously I'm not one to talk, but he obviously got banned, you know, and he's in F3, but he wasn't, the F2 grid is very competitive, it's very quick, you know, it's just like F1, it's probably the quickest two leagues that we've seen at the point. Most of those guys are in their peak now, and they will be declining, no offense to you, Flo, or Aaron, but they will be declining from now on, but, you know, maybe he should change man or kid, whatever, how old he is.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that monologue there, as Supercar NO has now got back ahead of Aaron. So yeah, Aaron lost the position. I think he is struggling, and he'll be looking to go on a medium tyre very shortly.
But it is the two F2 admins battling away.
Yeah, forget them, because there's a battle between the top two. Francis now right behind KLC, Jack.
Yeah. Some yellow flags in Sector 2 and Sector 3, but who cares about ARV LFC at the moment when we've got KLC and VSR Francis battling away. Force India versus Haas. We saw that a lot this season in real life. Ocon versus Grosjean maybe. But round the outside does Francis go. Got to keep that outside line, get their exit. Does indeed, but KLC has a more straight line speed as we come into the right hand kink for top time and into the Mercedes-Benz corner. Big C, take it away.
Yeah,
Come
sorry.
back to Aaron here.
Yeah, I think it's all kicking off, but I think there's more. It's contact. Aaron flying throw. Disgraceful from the two experienced
Disgusting.
F2 admins. I'll get some live reaction from the party. Flying throw. What happened there?
Disgusting from Aaron.
Every
time.
I don't know what Frome was thinking. He cut me up.
I was trying to mug them both off.
The old man just turned into my direction. My car was there. I don't know what he's thinking.
I need to box. I'm boxing.
He's had a bit to drink tonight.
All right, I think.
FM, FM, good Kelsey. Oh, what's he doing? Oh God, no. That's
Who was that?
AOR PS4.
Oh, I think
he's
you
just
think.
retired.
Yeah,
He's
he's.
a retired car.
I think he'll be needing many more evaluation races as Francis activates the DRS as we come down through the parabolic. All sorts is going on, but I think Francis has to get the move now. KLC takes the inside line.
Wow,
Francis,
on the outside.
yeah, I'm talking, Jack, as the Haas looks to make the move, defend rather. As there's a bit of contact there, a little bit of desync, Jack. What happened?
Oh, I don't think it was desync. I think it's just a little bit of contact. The dirtiness. There's no 115-meter braking board from the dirtiness of Aaron. But he says Flown was at fault. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, let's keep on board with VSR Francis. You know, he's a good driver. It's just his lag. He was kicked on F2 for his lag, wasn't he? But you know, looks like he's sorted it out now.
Yeah, I agree, Jack. Thanks for that. As VSR Francis is going for the undercut for a set of medium tires, while anyone else inside the box has looked further down. Look at Little Blocks up to P5 already.
Yeah, he has been helped by the fact that Aaron disgustingly took out for him, or as
Let's
took
not
out
jump
him.
to conclusions.
Alright, well, okay, well, we won't. But, shall we say this? Just, Aaron, you know, he's a good, consistent driver. F2's been pulling out those strings, but let's forget about Aaron, because Little Blocks is in battle with Super Guy.
Yeah, he is indeed. Through the parabolica, I think Little Box has got the speed, he's got the experience nowadays, but I think Subguy's got a point to prove. He locks up, obviously running no ABS clearly there, but I think the up and under from Little Blocks there, Jack.
Yeah, the up and under, a very powerful move, actually. Did you see the likes of the F1 guys taking that risky maneuver? Oh, Fernando Alonso-esque. Up and under there. Peak Fernando Alonso-esque.
Yeah.
You know, 2012. Spanish Grand Prix, we've done that against Mark Webber and Sebastian Vettel. So,
yeah, I think a great move there from Little Blocks as he gets the move done. So Little Blocks up to P3 as Kelsey decides to respond to Francis' undercut.
I think Francis has got Kelsey, you know.
Yeah, the
Francis
undercut.
on the final corner.
Yeah, the undercut very powerful. So yeah, where will Francis come out in relation to KLC? Kelsey looking to make one of the big leagues. Francis looking to join F1, and yeah, hammer time. It's me, Connor, Big C, and Jack Tyler in the commentary box, and there's KLC and here's Francis. But Francis will have the hotter tyres, Jack.
Yeah, Francis will have the hotter tyres. Also, it takes quite a while to those mediums to warm up. But we have a question for Aaron in the cockpit. What did you have for tea today, Aaron?
I've not eaten.
Yeah, that's fine, Aaron. Let's get Francis.
Eat a bit of Flying Timmy. I'm looking to eat a bit of Flying Timmy.
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. Francis has gone around the outside of KLC for the net lead of the Grand Prix. So yeah, Francis gets the move done.
Here we go. KLC. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Aaron.
Also, Podium's involved in this as well.
Yeah, three in the bed.
F3 admin and evaluation racer. Yeah. Ow.
Yeah.
Flying Timmy's obviously had a bit of a bad race.
He has indeed, but Aaron using all of his experience to make the move there on his fellow teammate. Flying Timmy, reminiscent of Flying 20, but it's Flying Timmy looks to make the move down on the veteran Aaron, but backs out a bit nicely there.
Yeah. You know, Lewis Brown has just said Aaron is not just good enough. So, there's backlash from the F6 driver.
Interesting, as Mark NUFC decides to pit as well. So yeah, a bit of a training again, Jack falling behind Aaron.
Yeah. You know, he's miles out behind Mark, so Aaron's lost a lot of time.
But I want to look at, Jack, I need to look at Frunky, Francis and KLC. It's going to be 3 down the straight into the Parabolica.
Yeah. Reminiscent of just what happened with Aaron on the podium and all that. Here we go then. 3 wides into the hairpin, surely. Surely, Dixie.
It's going to be 3 in a bed. Funky's got the inside line. He's looking to make a mark on these leaders as KLC gets the move done nicely. Benefits beautifully there.
Yeah, beautiful move from KLC. But, ask Chrome in the cockpit, what did you have for tea?
Hang on, I'm
Fucking
trying
Flying
to be...
Jimmy's dirty! Oh my god! That is awful!
Aaron, he's let you through though.
This is broken.
Yeah,
No,
Aaron, he
that's
did
all
let
right.
you through. Yeah.
No, oh god, that frightened me. Oh, a bit warm on the brakes there. Oh Jesus.
Right, Chrome, let's answer your question, yeah, come on.
Apologies for the language.
Yeah, can we forget these pointless questions, please? Because there's a lot of battles going on between the top 3. Abiodun has closed in with the top 2. Littlebox, Supercar, NL, and Abiodun. Abiodun, Jack, closing nicely.
Yeah, he is. Sorry, I was just paying attention to something. He's got a good one on Super Guy. He's going to use the AstroTurf a little bit into turn 2 now for the 17th time. Oh, we don't care about the yellow flags, do we? Round the outside, he goes onto the grass, a bit reminiscent of him and Uji Zim in the FP race in the wets, if you remember that, Big C, where he collided down this straight in the parabolic curve. But Super Guy on nickel blocks, Ferrari versus Haas, the Ferrari being teammate called Haas. A switchback again, all after you're done. A bit of a risky dive bomb, that Daniel Ricciardo move. Yeah, Big C.
Yeah, a bit forceful there from Abiodun on the new guy, Super Guy now, but I mean, you know, it was alright, I guess. I think Francis and KLC are very closely matched as Francis tries to go around that as well, but KLC defending beautifully. Very clean KLC so far, Jack.
Yep.
So yeah, KLC defending nicely there, but yeah, KLC and Francis are the net leaders. So any more battles going on? I think Flying Throne and Cliffy look a bit close. No, not as close as the timing suggests. So yeah, it's all settling down nicely. So we can take a little bit of a breather as we're on lap halfway through, 17 and 34.
Yeah. Been a good race. It's been a very entertaining race. You know, obviously, first time actually commentating with Big C, believe it or not.
Probably the last time, but so enjoy the moment. As there's yellow flags now in sector 3. Who's that?
Toro Rosso.
I'm not sure who.
I think someone's gone off in
Oh,
front of
forget him. I think there's something going on further forward. Abiodun and Littlebox, Jack.
I'm offended. Yeah, Abiodun round the outside. Locks up massively, but the lock up that Super Guy's gonna get right down the inside. It's a great career battle. Can't believe you said that, Aaron. Big C. Can't believe you said that. And still, anyways, ignore Big C for the moment. Clee doesn't like me, but Nickel blocks down the inside. Good move. Abiodun. Yeah.
Yeah, nicely done there for Florian. It's just a little joke, Jack. That is all. A Super Guy gets past Abiodun for P2, so little Super Guy and Abiodun have a great goal. Francis as well, right behind KLC. Look, Jack, we're gonna have 5 in a bed very shortly.
That was such a bad pun, yeah.
Have you got any better then?
No, staring at the moment. Let me
Don't
think
criticise then. As Abiodun decides to pit from 3rd. Francis uses the DRS as we come to lap 19 of 34, and Lewis Miller asking for a tea.
There's no questions for me though, is there? As usual. But who cares? Who cares? As Big C seems to have gone away. Cliffy on Neil Rapid. But Aaron, you jumped Abiodun. How do you feel? You can be on fresher tyres than you know.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to last long, is it?
Nope, it is not. Probably not. You know, Aaron, he's faster than you. He's younger than you. But he's not more experienced than you, so...
He's got a long way to catch up.
Mr. Slim's round again. At turn 1. You are ruining the Ozone. I'm joking. But, you know, the Ozone Sim driver leader in 16th. You'll need some more evaluations, Big C.
Yeah, sorry about that. Got a bit of a interruption, but we're back on the way. So, but look at this train, Jack, Little Super Guy, KLC, FESR Francis, and Mark. Don't forget Mark. He did pit a little bit later, so I think he could be in the fight for the win soon.
Yeah, yes he can. But Super Guy pits, and so does Little. So it'll be 4 in a bed, as you would say, most likely, because Funky is right up there. But he will pit soon, so.
We will indeed.
Ask Jack, you delivering. Okay, can we get Lewis Milan timed out, please? Anyway.
Yeah.
It went up into 5th.
Yeah, I think Jack, forget him. Just forget him. We're looking at Francis and KLC. Francis using his using all the clues. This battle's gone for the whole race as Francis makes a late move down the inside. KLC leaves the move open. A bit naive, I thought, but Francis, doesn't have the optimal line into this corner.
Yeah, had every right to do that. Oh, they're gonna be Aaron versus Throme again. No, it's not. No contact, it's like kink. So you're gonna be split opinions about that move. But as it stands, KLC leads from Francis and Mark on the podium.
Indeed, it's Abiodun. Abiodun is on his first lap on these soft tyres, looking to attack the veteran Aaron. Youth versus experience is incoming.
Yeah, the 3-time PSGL F1 champion, the 4-time PSGL F1 PSGL champion. It's the 1 in F4, 1 in F3 and F1. In the Sauber, he was in the Sauber for F2. Didn't perform too well, but hey ho, did get a few podiums, let's just say that. But happy done.
Can I
German.
just clarify what you mean didn't perform too well? Points in every race. No
Sorry to interrupt, onto the podium. Embarrassing. These guys ran wide. Disgraceful.
You're F3, come on to Connor. Come on, Connor.
Yeah, I agree. As Francis looks to make the move down on KLC, looks to make the move, but KLC just very good on the brakes. KLC looking very impressive so far. But look at Mark. Just look at Mark. Abiodun.
Aaron, come on, you can't do better than that, mate. Come on. You can go down the inside. Yes, you heard my comments. Abiodun runs wide. Bit of contact, bit of deep maybe coming into this corner. No, there is not. They're side by side. Abiodun breaks later, but the hands of him, a little bit of contact. You can hear a bit of grunting from the cockpit of him.
Yeah, so a great battle there, but Jack, the battle between the top three looks more important. Forget about Aaron and Abiodun. They're in F1, they're in F2. Forget them. The battle for the top three has got two new drivers in KLC and Mark NUFC, the Newcastle United fan. It's always a Renault in this league, as the top three are separated by just 3/10 for the second, Jack.
Yes, they are. I think Mark can get both of them. He's got double toe. Is it going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy for Mark? Or is it going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy for Francis? It's going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy for Francis and Mark. The bit of contact, they go 3 wide into the hairpin. They're still 3 wide, Big C.
Yeah, it is indeed. But Francis using all that talent and experience there to get the move done. Kelsey's going to keep his nose in as he looks to go through as we approach the Mercedes-Benz section. Why are we talking about Aaron when we've got a battle on board? Honestly, KLC now and Francis go side by side. So yeah, all sorts going, Jack, for the battle for the lead of the races, which what we are focusing on. As that side by side again, it's just amazing, guys. We come through the Sax curve. You've got to brake hard into the Sax curve. Francis has got the inside, KLC on the outside. Easy to run right there. Does Mark? Don't be naive, and he's not. He just backs out in time. So yeah, Francis, KLC, and Mark put on a great show for us all.
Yeah, but I'm just going to stick on board with this battle because Aaron lost 2 positions. It's a really big battle. Come on, you can't ignore the battle.
No, I don't care. We've got drivers in the league. Forget them. We've got the battle for the lead of the Grand Prix.
Kelsey,
he has indeed. So I'm just going to have a little boy. Aaron, he's struggling. He just can't turn the car enough for some reason. I'm not sure what's going on. As Abiodun down the inside track into turn 1. Job done. See you later, says Abiodun.
But no, ignore them. Ignore them. Let's go on to the battle for third first. So, Kelsey. Round the outside into the hairpin, they're going to be 3 wide again, not again, please guys. That's when we did get another penalty.
Fucking hell.
Not surprised. Side by side, KLC and Francis.
Oh, bit of contact.
It's been 23 laps and they're still battling. They're still going side by side through the Mercedes-Benz section as KLC runs him slightly wide. And why am I being interrupted again as KLC makes the move on Francis? Mark is going to be looking to make him down on the inside into the Mobile 1 curve. Surely not. What a move, Jack, from the McLaren. He does run wide and get a penalty.
I applaud that move.
Yeah, great move there as Super Guy and Abiodun are going to well. But Aaron, where's Aaron in all this? Down to P8. Bullied down the circuit there, Jack. What's happened to Aaron?
The old thumbs can't resist it, but Super Guy and Abiodun make a bit of contact there into Mobile 1 curve.
Yeah, this battle was a bit, I don't know, it's crazy. These battles were sick, to be honest.
I mean, It's good for the evaluation races.
I've never seen anything like this. I'm honestly really worried for myself. It's a very hard tussle. I mean, Frankie's just pitted and he's caught
Oh
right
my
back
god,
up.
what's going on here? in
Yeah,
front of them? They're getting
oh no,
weaving.
contact, Mark and, oh my goodness, oh dear, Mark and KLC, a bit of desync. Oh, it's just going to end in tears, I can just feel it. There's a car off, it's just going to end in tears. Poor KLC. And I think there's a lap
KLC's
car.
just been
But
annoying.
Jack, look at this battle. I mean, just take us through it, please. There's like 6 cars.
Yeah, for a 6-car battle here, 4th to 9th, it's 6 cars, yes. It's just a lot of weaving going on, a lot of lag going on, 3 wide. Supercar's just been, like, if you make a mistake, you're down into 9th. That's how close it is. And the old man, the 37-year-old flying throne is going to catch up here.
Get in there. I'm getting there.
The man has got 12 seconds worth of penalties. Will be surely up in the foul. But now the gap is 4 seconds to the lead because a bit of desync happened, and yeah. Stuff happened.
I'm really worried for my health.
But Tino is going to get disqualified if the amount of penalties he's getting.
I agree, Gab. I mean, Jack, look, that's 6
great
cars,
one.
so close. Who's got a great one?
Mark on Kelsey got a great one.
Yeah, so I mean, poor KLC, you know, he's great. He was fighting for the win in his evaluation race, but it looks like he didn't have to settle for a second. A battle with Mark, Jack.
Yes. Lewis says it's worse than Brexit, but Mark going around the outside. Down the inside, sorry. And he makes that move look incredibly easy. Let's ignore that battle. We're going to stick a battle from 9th to 4th, the battle. But Aaron is losing a lot of time. Sector 1 is a yellow flag, but who gives any damns? Oh, Little Blocks.
Yeah, great there. Great switch block there from Little Blocks. One of the best overtakes in the business, as we saw out in the race. But a little dummy, Daniel Ricciardo dummy. But yeah, that's disgraceful there from Little Blocks. Very naive. He needs to be treating drivers a little bit with a bit more respect. I don't think Alonso crashes into drivers like that though.
Yeah, but he would do it. But you know, in the background, Mr. Adam Sharp is gaining massively. You know,
Who's this literally farmer guy?
I don't know.
The cart's left ages ago. Why?
Why I signed up.
Kelsey's just managed this tyres. You just need to manage his tyres now. I hope Francis spotters it.
Yeah, but I mean, it's been breathtaking battles. I'm nearly out of breath, Jack. You know, it's just been thoroughly enjoyable, hasn't it?
Yes, it has. You know, I would rather watch this race than the Leicester Tottenham Leicester Man City game that's happening right now.
I agree.
Obviously, you're from Leicester, so
I support Leicester.
So who cares about Leicester at the moment? When Little Blocks is going down the inside, round the outside, sorry, now down the inside. He's doing a lot of switchbacks today, Big C.
Yeah, he does. Little Blocks said he's got a lot now. One of the best overtakers in the business. Just needs to calm down a little bit. I think he's going to get the job done on Super Guy NL. But Super Guy NL's doing a great job battling with these F1 drivers.
Yeah, you know, also I heard that he's going to be in contention for an F1 seat. But we will find out on Christmas Eve, which I don't agree with. That's a great move by Super Guy NL on the Mobile 1 curve. But, you know, everyone, you know, they're going to be having happy Christmas Eve, and then they'll be disappointed for Christmas. Because they're not in the right league.
But Jack, it could be an early Christmas present from Mr. C. Oh, Mr. C. Mr. Claus. What do you think about that?
You know, yeah, it could be an early Christmas present. You know, it could be an early Christmas present for me, you know, moving up, staying in the same league. But, you know, it could become
Something's
the
gonna
Grinch.
happen here.
it was screaming down the great team radio. Something's gonna happen here. This is too dangerous.
Oh no, I'm on board with Frankie because I can see it ended in tears, Jack.
I might send one down the inside. Oh dear.
Oh my
We're second
goodness.
down. Oh my god. This is 5 cars and within a tenth.
I don't know what to say because this is like 6, 7, 8 cars. It's all going on. Oh, I mean, there's not many, but yeah, look at Abiodun. Super Guy still maintaining the lead. There's a Haas down the inside.
A bit of contact.
Fucking hell, it's all going on.
Language, please. You know, it's minus in here. MK just in party listening to all of this.
As Francis decides to pit, perhaps he wants a bit of the action. I'm not sure. As there's yellow flags out there, I think that must be a lap car again. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, Coutinho. It's fine. No, it's Leroy Farmer. But where is Francis in all this? No, Francis has got him. It's a battle for the lead then. Kelsey on Mark. No, Kelsey's getting relax it. We ignore that then.
So yeah, Francis comes out just ahead of Super Guy, so yeah, great there. But I think Abiodun and Little Blocks are going very side by side actually.
KDD has scored, okay. Here we go then.
KLC, sorry, KLC, oh! Kelsey and that McLaren have collided again. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, but whose fault was that at that point?
I'd say it was KLC's fault on that occasion. I think Mark was at fault for the first one, but I think, you know, KLC that time.
10 seconds worth of penalties for KLC. Stop goes. So as it stands,
don't say anything.
if KLC like it'll be a 9th.
It will be,
Yeah,
but
Francis
Aaron
is
and
lagging.
Frunky going into battle. Where's Francis?
Francis is lagging. I just saw lagging on my screen. So if Kelsey doesn't serve these stop goes, then he will be in 9th place come the end of the race. That's how close it is.
Well, that's what you want in PSGL, close, exciting battle.
Yeah, you do want that. It's going to be Three's company for the lead in shortly. But Cliffy, 7765 is absolutely wrenching the car through turn 1 there, Big C.
Yeah, and Gak, you know all about wrenching a car, you know, you've improved that department of your driving style, haven't you?
Yes, you know, obviously, experience gets you and you drive perfectly well, so you pick up 2 wins. I'm not going to gloat about him because I haven't mentioned him that much really. So we'll just focus on this racing at the moment. Zabia's going to send one down the inside. No, it's not.
As Superguy looks to get the cutback on Cliffy. I think Cliffy, you know, one of the wily foxes on the grid right now. Superguy will be looking to move down the inside, currently on 9-lap old medium tyres. Superguy NL looking to make a move on Cliffy. Cliffy defends it.
Aaron hit the back of Frankie. A bit of decent can happen, but flying foam will be up.
Aaron, what is that?
Aaron's getting his elbows out. You know.
I think we need damage on in future for these races.
Yeah, I think we do. Because there'll be about 20 retirements.
Oh fucking hell, we've gone side by side for that corner. Good stuff.
Froome will be up into 9th as it stands because of Kelsey's penalties.
He will indeed, but I think Mark will want to win it on track.
Here comes Mark then.
Come on,
Mark,
Froome.
Newcastle United FC, 21. Will not go for the move, he's also a sensible driver by the looks of things. But there's been a bit of elbows out here between these two. KLC, who's just a kid in my eyes with that crash.
Flying Foam on Frunky. I think it's going to be a job done from the veteran McLaren driver. Breaks late, but Frunky looking to make the most of those soft tyres. But yeah, Flying Foam gets the move done, I think. Gives him enough room though.
Those wrinkly hands, you know, they're doing the job. And the grey hairs that are coming out of his hair from this race are doing also.
I don't know if he's got much hair nowadays, to be honest. So yeah, Frunky maintains the position 9th, Flying Foam in P10. But I think the guys ahead look a little bit closer as we through the status curve. Cliffy, Superguy, Little Blocks, and Abiodun.
Yeah, and yes again.
Thank you for that. But I want to talk about the guys a little bit further. I'm not sort of Jay, currently P11, Flying Timmy, P12 onto the podium, P13 Neon just behind P14, looking to make a move.
Yeah,
what Mr. Stim? Can we talk? Yeah, what's happened to Mr. Stim?
He's spun a lot. Got a lot of penalties, as for example just now. So we might need to do another evaluation race on him.
Yeah.
But I did tell you that he is about F5 pace, well F4 pace, but consistency-wise, penalty-wise, F5.
He is indeed. He is Jack, but I think that the DRS is being used by Supercar NL through the Terrabolica as the Haas of Little Blocks. It's all going on. This is just great, Alex. It's like an open lobby.
Oh, Mark on KLC, sorry. Ignore those guys, Mark on KLC. Kelsey and Mark.
Will there be a third decent crash?
No, there won't. Yet.
Little is battling really hard.
Yep, we can see that.
Yeah, we can't watch 10 battles at one time when there's a battle for the lead going on. But yeah, Mark and UFC gets the move on KLC. 2 decent clinches so far, but Mark's back ahead. But yeah, as Aaron says, look at this look at the midfield action going. That's what you want. Midfield, top quality midfield action on a Tuesday night, Jack.
Like, yes, you do. We get it a lot in FP. But, you know, also you want the likes of F5, F4, F3, these guys, you know, who were racing, you want them to have high turnouts, those leagues, because, you know, you want midfield battles, you just don't want the races to be boring, you know, but FP has shown a fact. It may not get much coverage, but it never usually get much coverage. We'll get back onto that topic in a minute, because KLC gets the move done. But as I was saying, FP never used to get much coverage. Now it does, also with the likes of you and Aaron, improving the league behind the scenes. But, you know, he's doing alright for himself, really, Abidon. But, you know, also, FP, it's great. You see a lot of midfield battles, don't you?
Yeah, we certainly do. As Abidon and Echo Box go side by side through the Mercedes-Benz Stadium section, I believe. So, yeah, it's all going. Oh, Echo Blocks is around. Liquor Box is round, and Liquor Box showing why, you know, he's unfulfilled potential in PSGL, yet to win a race in F1, and I think that's sort of why. Bottle job.
Bottle. Like yesterday night, obviously that was Mark Animunda's final ever PSGL F1 commentary, and who will replace him? Get your theories down in the comments below, as we stick on board for the penultimate lap here in Germany. Mark NUFC, Newcastle United FC 21, battling away with KLC 73.
Yeah, so yeah, Jack, it's been a great battle. These guys battling for the win. Who's going to win? Get your comments in as Mark uses the DRS through the parabolic section. KLC looks to take the inside line. Mark on the outside, Jack.
Yes, Mark on the outside. So going to take it. Probably going to pick the better line, obviously. The outside line is probably the better line. You get a better exit from the outside, as you usually do in any corner. Because there's less traction, but you can get the foot down a lot easier. Anyway, Mark's just... he's just stalking his prey, like a tiger does like a shark does to fish.
Mark down the inside into the Mobile 1 curve. What a move on KLC there, Jack. I think that was one of the moves of the race there.
Yeah, stalking his prey like he usually does, and wrenches the car down down the inside into Mobile 1 curve. What a move, Mark, you know. Mark, Newcastle United FC.
Yeah, thank you. As we approach the final lap already, it's just flown by, hasn't it, Jack? It's been an exciting race, but it looks like it's been Mark going to be taking them. Francis 2 seconds behind on a fresh set of stops. I don't think he's going to be able to win on that, but obviously penalties will play a part.
Oh, what have you done?
What about him?
What's the back end?
Okay, well, forget him. We're going to have to go on board with KLC. Can he make a move for the lead of the Grand Prix as he runs wide? He's only got 20% of the airs, 35% for Mark in the lead of the Grand Prix as Liquor Box is definitely session. I'm not surprised. An embarrassing performance again. The guy's just not been right in recent weeks in PSGL as KLC looks to make the move round the outside, Jack.
I don't know why he's got 10 seconds worth of sort of penalties. He'll be in 7th by the end of the race. Maybe probably 8th by the end of the race. So He's got unfair penalties, but you know he's drove a very mature race. You know, you like to see these kids, in quotation marks, driving mature races for a lot of like me, you know, Little Blocks, Abidon.
Yeah, okay, thank you, Jack, there. Yeah, thank you, Jack. Forget Super Guy, as it's going to be KLC, and there's a lap car, there's a Renault in the way, and disgraceful driving there from the Renault. He won't be allowed in the leagues, because it's going to be KLC taking the checker flag. Disgraceful driving. I'm going to have to make a note of these drivers, whatever you watch the stream later this evening, but it's going to be Francis, surely, who takes the checker flag and takes a deserved victory. But yeah, Mark,
so it will
heartbroken
KLC
there at the end.
KLC's managed to get... Yeah, he's managed to get seconds.
Yeah,
wow.
Thank you. So let me just run down the result as the cars come over the line. It's KLC in second, Super Guy in third, Abidon in fourth. The experience, it was just 0.03 behind Abidon there in fifth. Mark drops to sixth after that disgusting Renault. Spang, what sort of name's that? Absolutely horrendous there from that guy. Cliffy in seventh, Funky with a good drive there. I think a solid drive, mixing it with F1 F2 lot in eighth. Flying Throne is in ninth. J Carty LFC in P10. Jack, you know, any thoughts on your good mate?
Yeah, you know, we didn't mention too much in the race, but you know, he wasn't battling anyone really. Just drove his own race and drove brilliantly. But I would like to get a few words in with Flying Throne. He finished in 9th place because of his penalties, but Flying Throne drove consistent. Surely,
it wasn't
surely.
because of penalties, Jack. It was because Darren just swiped me, sent me up onto the grass. Disgusting.
Rome.
Disgusting.
Can't be saying things
He's
like
been
that.
so clean all season.
Oh. Gotta let your hair
Well.
down sometimes.
I ain't
Yeah.
got any.
So there we have it. That is the
Yes, yeah,
result
but I must
for
always have
the
that.
first evaluation race here in PSGL. A lot of aggressive driving there, but you know it was enjoyable. A lot to analyse, a lot to reflect on. But yeah, we'll be back on Sunday evening with HMFC. Harry will be making his commentary debut on at the Hockenheim Ring for the second evaluation race. But yeah, thank you, Jack. You know, any final thoughts from you?
Do not make me panic ever like that ever again, Aaron and Throne, because that was very dangerous. Because if that was damage on, that would have been a hefty crash.
It would indeed. So yeah, thanks to Jack Tara, one of the hottest prospects in PSGL at the moment, and you know, hopefully we'll see him commentating next season. But yeah, that's my last commentary for 2018. Everyone have a nice Christmas and Happy New Year. But yeah, evaluation race
Merry-
on Sunday.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Thank you very much.